What's up? It's Jumanne. Today's February 19th, 2024, and this is the day that Pop Smoke was killed. I'm known as the Pop Smoke meme on TikTok. I did the video where I said rest in peace Pop Smoke. The reason why I'm making this vlog is because, you know, on this day, it's in my heart to reenact that video. And that's the reason why I purchased this shirt. You know, I'm a very controversial content creator. Everything I did it for publicity, and it was the wrong reason to do it. I remember that day, and I remember the lack of empathy I was feeling, the recklessness that I was feeling. But that's not true to who I am. Even though I made poor choices, and, you know, some people might feel like I've done it consistently because I've done it over the years. As far as Pop Smoke, you know, I always liked his music. I can't say I was a fan, but overall, you know, that's a black man that was killed. And I made a video that went viral, and that video bothers me in a lot of different ways, because when I see why it went viral and the side of the internet that makes that video viral, those are people that lack empathy. Those are people that don't care. And that's something that I've noticed over the last 4 years. It's just people that actually do think it's funny. Anytime that I spoke about it, and even make an apology video or just expressing how I feel, the comments that I receive is like, you know, people really don't care. People will talk about, what about the employees that had to clean up the mess when I vandalized the store, you know? But like, I'm saying this because I had posted a video on TikTok that essentially went viral. It got 1 million views on it, but the comments reflected on how people really felt about my expression. And the video was just me at Dollar Tree, and I said, I'm sorry, Pop Smoke. And I said things like Black Lives Matter. And, you know, that TikTok is, you know, it's a different kind of platform. But, you know, the comments really will show you what kind of people are really interacting with the video. And I was disgusted when I seen the kind of comments where it wasn't about, nobody really seemed to care the fact that Pop Smoke was killed. It was more of, and I'm the Pop Smoke guy, I'm the meme guy, and I'm sitting here saying I'm sorry about that, when people were saying things like, oh, he's sorry to everyone except the employees. Nobody cares about the employees. Let's be honest. Let's not forget that I am the employee. You know, so when that video got 1 million views on TikTok, it just let me know, it confirmed what I already knew. That's going back to why I feel the need to reenact it, why I want to reenact it. Because for a black man to get killed, which is a rapper, which is not anything new, you really start to pay attention that nobody really cares that, you know, rappers get killed or black men get killed. Black men killing black men is just so common and such part of the culture, where it seemed like black people really don't care, and then you have a other side that nobody else really cares about it neither. And that's very clear to me. You know, when people say rest in peace and Pop Smoke, you know, or anytime I ever hear that, for me it's a completely different perspective, because I've seen the side of the world that really just doesn't care about Pop Smoke. You know, they laughed at it when I made the video that I made. So it's in my heart, because, you know, as a black man, I get offended when I see people, you know, comment on my videos. They say rest in peace Pop Smoke, and they know that that's not how I feel. I never made the video to be sarcastic or, you know, like even be funny. Like, that was never my intentions. I was just being reckless and compulsive when I made that video. So it's just something that I think about. Like, the only way I could ever get that the rest in peace Pop Smoke video is a very viral video that left the country. Like, it's not just an American video. I've had people from Europe contact me and, you know, tell me they're fans, or, you know, that video is so popular, especially over the years, that for me, I don't want to be the rest in peace Pop Smoke guy. I want to be the I'm sorry Pop Smoke guy, if I have to be that guy. I just got a call, so, but the point that I'm making is, you know, a lot of people not going to like what I have to say, where I feel the need to go into a store with this shirt on and reenact that video. And that was actually my intentions for today. I wanted to reenact the video, but to be honest, I can't act like I don't have anxiety and I don't fear of the consequences of going back into, controversy, deciding to go knock something off the shelf, and getting arrested, because in order for me to do it, to get the reaction close to what I would be comfortable with, I have to really knock off, bottles. When you hear like the bottles smashing, that's I believe that I remember that was oil. It was oil, and that was kind of in like a glass jars, like, so me, I can't just go into a store and knock over like cereal boxes and paper towel. Like, that's not gonna have the same effect, so it's just something that's on my mind. Like, I do think about reenacting the video for Pop, and not just for Pop, but for Black people in America. I already know that sound crazy to a lot of people, but if you understand what I'm coming from, you understand where I'm coming from. If you know the things that I saw about this video, from the comments to the messages, yes, there is a race element. It doesn't take away the fact that I do take responsibility for my choices. I was wrong for that. I was being disrespectful and had a strong sense of lacking empathy. But there is another side to this that I'm talking about, far as perspective, and how this video gets used against me. This video gets used against me by a select group of people, and I don't even want to talk about this because I really do want to take responsibility. But at the same time, there's another side to this, and that's what I'm reflecting. And I see how, the stereotypes play in, all of that. I'm not going to get all into all of that. It is what it is. I'm wrong for the choices that I've made in my life with all my videos. But this is just how I feel about it. I want it to be clear that self-hatred and hatred from other groups of people is just not something that I stand on. And that's all I'm trying to say. That, we have to stop the self-hatred. We have to identify that in, the lack of empathy, because that's how I was feeling that day. I had no empathy for Pop Smoke or anyone that day. And that's just something that's like heavy on my mind, especially for today. Like, I see the video go viral every once in a while. I just know what it is. I know what kind of energy that video, I don't want to say created, because I feel that energy already existed, but it displays what a other side of, you got people that genuinely feel like, Pop Smoke was a good music artist. He passed way too soon. But then you got a whole nother side of that. And in my world, I see the other side of, people just being reckless towards someone else that passed away, and specifically a Black man that passed away. And that's just how I feel about it, I'm sorry, Pop Smoke. I don't even think I said that at the beginning of the video, because that's what this video really is to say I'm sorry. But this video doesn't go viral by itself. It's like nobody cares about this video. Like, I would actually have to go into a store and knock something off the shelf and say, and then not literally go into a store, vandalize, just to get the message across. So it's just something that's on my mind, and I feel like it's something that will always be on my mind as long as I see that video going viral. And I think that video will always go viral because it's part of some kids' childhood on TikTok. Like, I still remember MySpace videos that, that I might see on Facebook every once in a while, that I'm like, wow, like these videos are so old, but they were part of my childhood on the internet. So it's like, I can imagine that the Rest in Peace Pop Smoke video will always go viral. And I don't want that video to exist on its own. And I can sit here and say I'm sorry 1,000 times, but again, nobody cares until I walk into a store and vandalize something, and tell the world I'm sorry, Pop Smoke. And if I could go back, I would have never did that. And that's just what this vlog is about, really. Just expressing, if I could go back, I would have never did it. That's really it, man.